ripped off my shirt.
Alright, let's go ahead and do a good stretch right now. We go what we call a half split. You can point this left foot out all the way this way. Alright? This right foot is going to stay grounded. Alright, it's be pointed towards this way. So it's like an opposite, a different position. This way and this way. We're going to lower this knee like this. Okay? Now a beginner will probably stay right here. Alright? As you get more advanced, you want to kind of come down into it more and keep both feet grounded. Alright? Push down or push off to the side of this knee. Push that knee to the side.
The inside or the outside?
Like push it to the inside. On the inside. This will help bring out those hips. So you're holding this stretch right there. Now I'm going to switch it to the other side. Now point this foot, the right foot this way. Left foot is going to be facing that way. And get low. Try not to let that foot raise off the ground right now. It's called a half split. This is one of the most useful stretches for the martial arts. Okay, so if we get those two stretches down, let's go ahead and try to do some movement back and forth. Okay, this is going to be like stretching it in a different way. So we're going to be moving back and forth, transitioning from one half split to the next. And let's try to have our hands off the ground right now, right? One hand resting on the knee, and the other one you resting on the other side, the forearm resting on the knee. And we're going to just transition, okay? Half split to half split. Transition. Try to keep both feet grounded as you transition back and forth. Transition. Okay, now from here, let's go ahead and point this foot off to the side again. This time, let's rotate up onto the heel like this and drop down. You feel all that stretch right back here. Okay. Okay, from here, let's go ahead and transition. And the right foot's going to be facing this way. And we're going to rotate back up onto the heel again with the left foot this time. Okay, now we're going to transition and just go back and forth briefly. So, with the toe pointed up. So back again. Switching. Switching. Okay, now we're going to transition like this, facing this way, into like this runner stretch right here. Okay, you're going to drop down on this knee, point that rear foot out. Okay? You're going to take this right hand right here, and you're going to grab your foot with that right hand and lean forward. You can go ahead and release that foot, and we're going to go ahead and transition back to the other side. Getting this runner's stretch. Drop down on that knee. Go down on your right elbow. Use your left hand to grab your foot. Stretch it. Okay, we're from this position. Let go of that foot. Now from this position, let's transition into what we call reverse butterfly. From here, you're going to basically spread out your knees as if you're trying to do splits on your knees. and your back of your feet kind of face each other. Push your hips down into the ground. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and extend out that left leg like this while we keep on our right knee. So this will help you get a little bit lower. On the half split, now that you're on your right knee, the left leg is extended. Okay, now you're going to be on the left knee and extend out the right leg, just like this. Half split on your knee. Okay, now we're going to have you come like this, in this up position, like this. If anything, you can just hold this position right here. This is the beginner's position. Holding this position right here. You can also be on your fingers right now, because this will also help work your fingers. Building a strong fingers is very important for Kung Fu. Alright, so building strong fingers right here. Alright, advanced people, you kind of go into the instep of your feet and start letting it slide out. While you bring your hands closer to your body, you let your feet slide out more. While you're on the instep of your feet, get your hands closer to your body. Stay in the instep. Get the hands underneath your body right here. We're going to hold this position. As you get lower, you're going to get off of your fingers and get onto your knuckles, because that will help you get even lower. You know, hold this position and breathe deep. Remember we talked about meditation before. Let's try to meditate in this position too. Take your focus away from the pain.
Focus on the pain.
Focus on your breath. Take away the focus from the pain. This pain is nothing compared to the pain of what you see in Black Hawk Down. So you can handle this. Alright, so keep it spread. You're in step. Now you can also try to rotate up, have your toes pointed upwards. So it'll be like this. So get those toes to point upwards while you get as low as you can. We're still off the ground. You can sit on the ground in this position. Alright, this is going to be the middle split position. Okay, now let's go ahead and massage the parts of your legs right here where it's tight. Let's go ahead and just hit it lightly right here. Make a closed fist, like a hammer fist. Let's start massaging the inside thigh from the kneecap all the way to the groin area. Go back and forth. Loosen it up a little bit. Okay, the advanced people at this moment could kind of rock forward and get back into the middle split. The beginners could stay in this position right now, but if you're advanced, you kind of rock forward this way. Get a little bit lower. Get back into the instep, and then rock back. Have the toes back up, massage it again. Okay, now let's go ahead and have our right hand reaching for our right toe. And try to surpass that toe. Try to have your toe touch your wrist, or have your toe close to your forearm. Hold that position. Now let's go ahead and do the left side. Now let's go ahead and reach to the center. As you reach to the center, you can try to get our elbows to touch the ground as well. Get your elbows to touch the ground. If you can get your elbows to touch the ground, the next step is try to get your nose to touch the ground. If you can get your nose to touch the ground, the next step is try to get your chin to touch the ground. And then go ahead and rock forward for the people that are advanced. Rock forward back into the instep. Sit back down. Okay, now we're going to grab our left wrist like this, and we're going to stretch out our lat as we lean over to the right. Now we're going to switch sides. Back to the center. Try to get your forehead to touch the ground. Okay, now slowly bring your feet back together. Slow and easy. Alright, your feet are touching at this moment. Bring your heels closer to your body. Don't have your heels out here. You're not going to really benefit from the stretch. So basically, bring the heels close to your body. Okay? As you bring it close, hold your toes together and try to touch your forehead to your shoes or your toes.
You can do it, Fred?
Yeah. Okay, from there, you're going to feel a lot of tightness in the groin area, so basically you're just going to bounce your knees up and down to try to loosen up that tightness. Lightly bounce it. And then now you're going to grab your ankles, and then you're going to use your elbows to push down on your knees and try to get your knees to touch the ground. So it'll be like this. It's called a butterfly stretch. You might hear some cracking if you challenge yourself. Alright, from there, go ahead and extend out the right leg. Keep that left foot inside. And we're going to go ahead and reach out forward for your foot like this. Sit and reach with one leg. Alright, let's go ahead and do the other leg, left leg. Alright, both legs out. Keep those knees straight. Reach forward. Cross your foot over your knee. Stretch out your back like this. Switch legs. Go ahead and tuck your foot behind you. Lay back. Try to get that knee to stay contacted with the floor. Switch. Bring your knee to your chest now. Other side. Alright, keep the knees straight and see if you can get your feet behind your head, touching the ground. And then now, have your feet pointed towards the ceiling. Straighten out your back as much as you can. Okay, working on the bridge at this moment. Raising up off the ground on your hands and your feet. Straighten out the elbows. Good job, Richie. That's good. Alright, get back down and now face forward. Bring your hands all the way down by your stomach and push upwards. And look up. Lay back, stretch your arms. Let's go ahead and have that right arm across your neck. Push back in that elbow. Left arm. Pull down on your right elbow behind your head. Switch. Interlock your hands behind you like this and bring up those arms. Rotate your shoulders forward. Rotate it back. Pull back in your fingers right here like this. Stretch out your forearm. Rotate your neck. Switch hands. Rotate the neck the other way. Turn it towards your thumb, your hand. Put your head to the side. Switch, head to the other side. Turn it towards your pinky, head down. Switch, head up. Stretch out your fingers. Stretch out your thumbs. Rotate your wrists. Rotate the other way. Some pressure in the back of your knuckles. Switch. Go under your arm like this. Grab your wrist or your hand. Down. Up. Switch hands. Down. rotate your left arm. Right arm. Left arm back. Right arm back. Back and forth. Stretch out your calf muscle like this, one at a time. Right one. Left. Alright, let's get back into the middle split one last time. See how low you can get.
We should be able to get lower this time?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't though.
Turn to the right into a front split.
That's the only problem, so I can't.
Turn to the left. To the center. Bring it back in. Right here, back in the meditation. Let's go ahead and bow right here, inside. Breathe out. Do that. Let's go. That's a good job.